Hi everyone, it's Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my summer beauty essentials. I tried to kind of pick and choose from a bunch of different categories here. I did a similar video last year, but it was very focused on face mists and toners. And I thought that I would do it again this year and kind of broaden my horizons a little bit. So I'm going to start with probably the most important thing that we should keep in mind year-round, but especially in the summertime, and that is sunscreen. I'm not very particular about sunscreens that I wear on my body. I will usually just buy an SPF 50 spray. I like the one from Vichy. I like the Neutrogena ones. So I'll usually just get those spray ones, the water resistant ones, because a lot of the times, you know, you're sweating or you're obviously hanging out by the pool or by the beach, summer activities, stuff like that, you will want something that is a little bit more resistant. So for body care, I'm not very particular, but for face, because I have very combination acne prone skin, I have a really hard time finding a sunscreen for my face that does not break me out, that doesn't clog my pores, and that doesn't feel cloying on the skin. I hate that feeling when you put some greasy sunscreen on your face and you can just feel it on there all day long. And I think I finally found my holy grail favorite facial sunscreen, and I'm really excited to share with you. It's the Elta MD UV Clear SPF 46. This is both a physical and chemical sunscreen, so it contains zinc oxide and octinoxate as well. It's specially formulated for skin types prone to acne, rosacea, and hyperpigmentation. It has a beautiful texture. I love the fact that it's quite a compact bottle. It comes with a pump. I love everything about it. It's not super fragranced either. It just has a very faint, it smells a little bit, but it doesn't smell like sunscreen at all. It just has a very faint, sweet scent that just dissipates immediately as soon as you spread it onto the skin. The texture is lovely, and this is a brand that a lot of dermatologists tend to recommend. They also do, a variety of sunscreens for the face and for the body. So if you've always struggled with sunscreen, if you have very sensitive skin, definitely give Elta MD a try. This is a brand that's mostly carried at dermatologist offices, med spas, stuff like that, but you can find it online at Derm Store or Skin Store. That's where I got mine. And those websites always do some type of promo. They had a 20% off coupon for this brand about a month ago. So just keep an eye out for that if you want to try this brand, and I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful sunscreen. Let's talk moisturizers. Now in the summer, my skin tends to be a little bit more dehydrated. I'm assuming it's because I'm spending more time outside and the sun can be quite drying on the skin as well. But because I have oily combination skin, I do not want a moisturizer that's very heavy. I don't want anything that's occlusive. I just want light hydration. And I've been using these two from Biotherm. This is their new Aquasource Everplump range. This is the day moisturizer and this is the night mask. I got them when they first came out. I got them sent to me from the brand back in May, and I was really apprehensive about trying them because I had just had a major acne breakout and I was very careful about what I was putting on my skin. I was too scared to try new products. So these just kind of sat in my cupboard for a few weeks, and then I went to Vancouver at the beginning of the month, and my friend Alana was talking about this night mask, and she said that she really loved it and it was really hydrating, and she has dry skin, but she's also acne prone. I was like, okay, if it works for her, dry, sensitive, acne prone skin, it might not be so bad for me. So as soon as I got home, I decided to try them out, and I absolutely love them. And I've actually partnered up with Biotherm for this part of the video to tell you a little bit more about them. The day cream isn't really a cream, it's more of a gel texture. It's like a densely packed gel. As soon as you start applying it onto the skin, it kind of breaks down and it becomes wet. It has a very wet texture. It sinks into the skin quickly and it just plumps and hydrates the skin very quickly. It's really nice for applying underneath makeup as well. I don't have any issues applying foundation over top. Then the night mask is something a little bit different. It has this really cool dark jelly type of color, and it's almost like memory foam. When you put your finger in it, it kind of bounces back. It reminds me of sleeping masks that I've tried from Korean beauty brands before. It's really cool. You're supposed to apply it in the dark. It contains a special type of algae extract that is fermented in the dark, so it's supposed to perform perform best when there is no light interaction. And this color is all natural. There are no silicones, there's no artificial color or anything in this. And you can use it every single night. It is wonderful if you have dehydrated skin. I just apply a layer of it on my face. You're supposed to wait a couple of minutes and then massage the whole product into your face. It sinks into the skin and I go to bed, I wake up nice and plump and refreshed. The next product I want to talk about is kind of a special treat that I like to keep in the fridge, and it's when it's really, really hot and disgusting outside. I get home from work and I just spray this all over my face. And this is my current favorite face mist, and it's the Leahlani Bohemian Ruby Balancing Toner. Leahlani is a Hawaiian all-natural skincare brand. I actually bought this when I was in Kauai. It's actually made right on that island, and this toner was $30, and I have to say I like it so much more than the May Lindstrom Jasmine Garden. It's got a ton of wonderful ingredients in it, and it also has a little piece of pink quartz at the bottom. All of her toners have a special crystal in the bottom to help promote good energy and stuff like that. I just really like it and it's so refreshing. So the next thing I want to talk about is an eye treatment. Now, this is not exactly a summer specific product, but I figured since it's wedding season, if you are attending a wedding, standing up in a wedding, if you are getting married yourself this wedding season, I think this is a wonderful product to have on hand. It's the Murad Professional Eye Lift Firming Treatment. This is super cool, and I don't know what magic is in this product, but it works. And what you do is you take a pump and you apply it under the eye without rubbing it in. So you just kind of lay the product on in a generous layer under the eye. I do the same thing under each eye. So a pump under each eye, and then you follow up with this dry sheet. This sheet is exactly the shape that any eye mask would have, and you just apply this over top of the product. You kind of gently tap it in place and you wait 10 to 15 minutes. It starts to tingle. It's a little bit uncomfortable. It's like a tingling, borderline burning sensation, but it says it's supposed to do that on the back of the bottle, so don't freak out. You just kind of wait it out, and then after you remove the eye mask pad thingy, and then you just kind of work in any leftover product underneath your eyes. Your under eye texture just looks flawless. It kind of smooths out any fine lines underneath. It lifts and firms the under eye area. Obviously, it is a temporary fix because it says here that you're supposed to use it 2 to 3 times a week. I only use it for special occasions. So if you're looking for something to kind of liven up the under eye area for a special occasion, this Murad Firming Eye Lift treatment is really good. Next thing I want to talk about is fake tan. Obviously, since I'm constantly dousing myself in sunscreen, I don't really get a natural tan anymore, so I have to rely on fake tan to keep it going. For my body, I've been using the Saint Tropez Express Mousse, the one that's in the dark turquoise bottle. My favorite gradual tanner would be the First Aid Beauty Slow Glow. That's the one I tend to use in the winter time because it's really moisturizing. And for my face, my 100% holy grail favorite facial fake tanning product is the Clarins Liquid Bronze Self Tanning. I've been buying this for years. If you have sensitive, acne-prone skin and you are afraid of putting self-tanner on your face, give this a try because this is the only facial self-tanning product that I've tried that has not broken me out. In the morning, what I do is I do my skincare routine, I apply my moisturizer, I wait a few minutes for everything to sink in, then I apply this just on a cotton pad evenly on my face, neck, and I take it down, blending it into my chest. Then I wait another couple of minutes for it to kind of dry down, then I put in my sunscreen and go on with my makeup, and I'm good to go. And as the day progresses, you get a nice glow going. It's just such a natural, lovely tan. Next, I wanted to talk about some base products that I love to use in the summertime. And these are base products that don't have a lot of coverage, that feel really lightweight, and they have a lot of sun protection. The first is the IPKN BB Cream. This is the moist and firm BB Cream. It has SPF 45 in it. It has a physical sunscreen in it, so it's got zinc oxide in it. I have the shade light medium. I have a hard time finding a BB cream that actually suits my skin tone. A lot of them tend to be too pink or kind of gray on me, but this one is perfect. It's got a really nice light to medium color with yellow undertone. It works well with a beauty blender. It works well with a brush. It works well with fingers. It's really low maintenance, and I love to pack this in my weekend bag whenever I go to Ann Arbor to visit Michael. This tends to be my go-to base for daytime on the weekends. Nordstrom had a Korean beauty pop-up event in their stores and online, so that's where you can find this product. I heard that they will be carrying this product again, so keep an eye out. Right now, if you want to buy this, the only place you can buy it is on the Birchbox website. Another mineral sunscreen product that is wonderful that I was really pleasantly surprised with is this Bioderma Photoderm Compact. I would really recommend this if you have dry, sensitive skin. This is extremely moisturizing on the skin. It has light coverage. The only downside is the color selection. This is the Teint Clair, and then we have Teint Doré over here. So these are kind of, I think these are the only, I think there are 3 colors in the range. There might be one color that's lighter than this, but these are the 2 that I was sent, and I've kind of used them together. I use Teint Clair all over the face, and then I use Teint Doré kind of like a bronzer. It's a beautiful color. Coverage is really light, so it doesn't have to be a perfect color match. It's the type of product that you can definitely work with. I like to use a Real Techniques buffing brush and apply this all over the skin, and it leaves your skin looking so glowy. It's almost too glowy for me. I do have to powder down my T-zone afterwards, which is why I would really recommend this if you're somebody that's dry and you are really looking for that glow. This product will give you that glow, and it's completely mineral. So it only has zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. It's got SPF 50 in it, and it's really good. So definitely check these out. These are wonderful to have in your beach bag if you're hanging out by the pool, by the beach, and you want to be mostly barefaced, but you want a little bit of an evening out of your skin tone. These would be really good for that. Next up, let's talk bronzers. I'm not gonna go on too much about these because I just talked about them in my latest favorites video. These have been my favorite bronzers this year. This is the BareMinerals Invisible Bronzer in the shade Tan. This is the bronzer that I'm wearing today. Just gives such a nice, natural, sculpted bronze look. And the finish just looks like skin. So it's not too matte, it doesn't make your face look dull, and it's not shimmery either, it just has a skin-like finish. Same thing goes with the Becca Sunlit Bronzer. I have the shade Capri Coast. Such a beautiful shade, and this is the bronzer that I go for when I want a warmer golden complexion. So I really like this. All over, I just go all over the perimeters of my face. And again, beautiful texture, skin-like finish. There's no powderiness. Powderiness? That's not a word. There's no powdery fallout or anything like that, and it doesn't make your face look very flat and matte. After using matte bronzers for so many years, having these bronzers that just have a natural skin-like finish has been a really nice change of pace for me. Next up, let's talk eyeshadows. I definitely gravitate towards cream shadows more in the summertime, and I love long-lasting cream shadow formulas. The first is Tom Ford Spice, kind of my favorite dark brown bronzy cream eyeshadow. I love the formula. It's so easy to work with, so easy to blend. And I've had this for over 2 years and it has not dried out one bit. There's just some magic voodoo in there that keeps them in good shape. Next up, we have the Trish McEvoy 24/7 eyeshadow and liner. I have this in the shade Topaz. It is wonderful, super long lasting. The color is really nice if you're into bronzy taupe shades. It works beautifully to line the lower lash line, and it looks beautiful blended out with other shadows on top. Absolutely love it. Then we have the By Terry Ombre Blackstars. These are hands down the most long-lasting cream eyeshadow product that I've ever tried. And the good thing is that they also don't dry out. I've had both of these again for like 2 years, and they still perform just as good as they did when I first got them. So that is wonderful. I have the shade Brown Perfection, which is really dark. I tend to use this more as an eyeliner. And then there's the shade Misty Rock, which is my favorite. This is actually the shade that I'm wearing today. I'm wearing it together with the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, which I also really love. All right, so home stretch, just have a few more things to talk about, and this is a foot scrub. It's the Fig and Yarrow foot treatment. It's the Alpine Pumice. I do not like getting professional pedicures. My feet are so ticklish that they will not stay put. They just spaz and I have no control over them. You know, sometimes when you get a massage and the masseur goes down and starts working on your feet, my foot just starts spazzing. It's so embarrassing. So I can't get a professional pedicure because I cannot stand tickling. Like any sort of sensation on my foot is just too ticklish for me. But obviously it's sandal season and I don't want to be walking around with hobbit feet. So this is a wonderful way that I've been able to kind of smooth out the texture of my feet to get everything to look really nice, and I can do this at home. So this is a really, really intense foot scrub. It has a very strong minty scent. It almost looks like sand. It's very, very gritty, and it's supposed to be like a pumice stone, but a lot more, a lot easier to manage, and obviously you can get in all the nooks and crannies with it since it's like a thick paste. I soak my feet for about 5 minutes, then I just rub them down really, really well with this scrub, and they feel just as if I would have gotten professional pedicure. So I really like these, and if you are a pedicure hater like I am, you might want to check this out. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this. And the last things I wanted to talk about are fragrances. I have 3 fragrances. The first is the Balenciaga Eau de Parfum. This is my go-to weekday work fragrance. It's such a perfect summer fragrance for the workplace. It's really, really light, very clean, but it doesn't smell like laundry. I find that anytime you purchase a fragrance that claims to be fresh and clean, they all smell like laundry. This doesn't smell like that, but it still smells clean. It's really unique. There's nothing that smells like it, in my opinion, and it's very non-offensive, but it still makes me feel really feminine. And on weekends, I kind of alternate between these two. If I want to go for something musky and masculine, I will go for Kiehl's Original Musk. If you like musk and sandalwood, this is a must-have in your collection. It's a product that they've been making forever. I have the matching shower gel and body lotion. I've been buying this for years, and I will continue to repurchase. Then if I feel like a sweet floral, I really love the Jo Malone Nectarine Blossom and Honey. I'm a big fan of citrus blossoms. I find that I gravitate towards perfumes that have those notes in them a lot, especially in the summertime. This is just a very light, sweet, floral, feminine scent. I just feel like wearing a flowy dress and wandering the streets of Florence whenever I put this on. It's really, really pretty. Thank you so much for watching, and the lighting has changed a lot since I started. When I started this, it was really dark and thunderstorming, and now it's nice outside again. So, I don't know I don't know why I just gave you that weather update, but just in case you cared, that's what's going on. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you soon in a new video. Bye.